What's going on, everyone? Eric from Young Ambition here. Check out these fall colors behind us, huh? Starting to get some season changes. Won't be long till they're all on the ground, and we'll be putting the new plow to work. I got some videos on that coming. It's pretty interesting, and I'm sure there's a lot of guys out there that might want to check that out as well. So we'll have some stuff coming, but the video that you're going to see coming up after this, I think is really inspiring. It's basically, so my buddy Chris, after he caught wind of what I was doing earlier in the summer, he was, really looking to figure out how he can start working for himself and make some money and make better money than he had been making. So this video is going to show Chris's setup, the truck that he bought, kind of the really bare bones necessities that you need, the tanks, the hoses, the ladder. And kind of putting all that together, sending out a little marketing. He's doing a lot of Facebook marketing. That's what he seems to like the most. And you'll see in this video in just under 3 months what he's been able to make with the truck he has, working by himself, and with the equipment that he has. I get comments all the time, basically saying how you guys are trying to get into the business, you don't have the money to buy an $8,000 or $9,000 skid. You don't need it. When I first started, if you look at my earlier videos, you'll see a lot of basically kind of the setup that Chris has. Small tank, batch mix, one pump, garden hose, no reels, cheap ladder, cheap pressure washer, just to get going. I think that kind of scares a lot of guys because they look at the competition and they say, oh wow, man, this guy's got a lot of equipment, a lot of money. He's it doesn't mean anything. It makes your day a little easier having that nice equipment. It makes the wash process a little easier, but it's not a necessity. So check out Chris here in this video, see what he's been able to accomplish in just 3 months with the equipment that he has. Now, Chris has been a little bit of a pet project for me. I wanted to see if the processes that I was going through with my own I guess journey here with the tanks and stuff that I was using, how I had it set up, how I was marketing, how I was communicating with clients. I wanted to see if that could be replicatable. Is that the right word? I don't know. I wanted to see if I could replicate my process onto Chris and have him be successful. And right now he has a lot of jobs that are still being scheduled. I slowed my business down this fall because this is the first year I'm going to be plowing as a business. I wanted to have my plow set up, get my plow hooked up and everything like that. Get the skid out of my truck. Was the first year winterizing it. But Chris is still going really strong. And he's going to end up having, even though he got started late, July 1st, I think he's going to end up having a really good season. As you can see here, the leaves are starting to fall. Chris is doing a lot of gutter guards, doing a lot of gutter cleaning already. It's only going to really pick up once these trees start to bear. Chris is also starting to get a plow. He's going to get a plow on his truck. He's already picked up a few driveways. Day after the video that you're going to see, we were doing a cleaning job. You'll see that Chris broke his ankle, so I've been doing a lot of his work for him. I was up on a roof, said, hey, Chris, the roof is a little shady up here. He contacted the client over the phone. He asked me what I would quote it or gave him a quote. The client liked the quote. Then he was like, well, what would you quote for these driveways? I quoted the driveways for him as I'm up on the roof spraying it, and he was able to win the driveway job as well. So it is, I think it can be replicated, and I've been working with a couple of you guys on the side, kind of as a little bit of a pilot program. Again, I've been having guys send me emails, pictures of jobs, pictures of equipment problems, talking on the phone, and been really trying to help some guys get off the floor. So I think what I'm going to do, it's actually already kind of set up, is I'm going to start basically a Facebook community group where you're going to have access to me basically around the clock, a lot more of basically a community back and forth than I can provide on YouTube. So a lot of you guys send me questions about quotes, equipment problems, what you guys are trying to, washing certain stuff, issues with your equipment, what equipment should you buy. I think on Facebook we'll be able to get a community going. You'll be able to contact me directly. If you're not terribly far away, I'm going to start going out and helping you guys set up your pumps, quote jobs, get you guys going. So if any of you guys are interested in that, I'm going to leave my email down in the description. Because of the amount of time it is going to take, there will be basically a monthly subscription fee. It's just going to be $25. You guys can come and go as you want. Some of you guys might end up being there for a year if you guys like what we're going to be providing. Some of you guys might only come in for the first month, have a bunch of questions, have them answered. It's also not just going to be me in this group. I have a really good friend. His name's Devin. He's a CPA, or I'm sorry, a CFA. He knows his numbers. He's helped me a tremendous amount with getting going, starting, structuring, whether I want to be an LLC, sole proprietor. In the beginning, I was a sole proprietor. Then I had a DBA, so I could start having checks made out to my business to put into a bank account for my business. Devin helped me get into an LLC, and he's also really good at, I left a really good county job. I was working for the county, had retirement benefits, everything like that. Now I'm looking at self-retirement plans. Devin helps me pick out the right one. So I'm going to get you a lot of access to guys like him, specifically Devin. And then my dear friend Allie is also going to be helping us out. She is a CPA. She's helping me with write-offs. Basically all the equipment I bought, the skid, the pallets of chlorine, all the equipment, all my marketing, whether it's Facebook, everything is all write-off against the income that I'm making. So Allie's really helping me basically pay as little in tax as possible while doing everything above board as a registered business. I am getting into plowing. I've been hearing a lot from both Devin and Allie about possibly buying a brand new truck under my business, reporting everything that I have this year, which looks really good as you're starting a new business, to report everything and then write off some of my income against a brand new truck, have it under the business, under warranty. My truck is out of warranty. It's constantly in the shop, which I'm not happy about, but it's little things like that that I'm hoping that this community that we're going to have on Facebook, a bunch of idea sharing and access to a lot of help that small guys like us really need. So watch this video. Shoot me an email with any questions. Again, that's going to be posted down below. If you're looking to get involved, have your questions answered, maybe meeting up. I really want to start a nice group here and get a lot of these businesses off the ground, because it has completely changed my life. It has changed Chris's life. And I got this idea from someone else who had started it, a soft wash business right before me. So you can see kind of the chain reaction. There's a lot to do out there. There's a lot of money to be made, a lot more than just pressure washing and soft washing, and we're going to get into all of that. So enjoy this video, and be safe, guys, and go get your money. What's going on, everyone? Eric here, Young Ambition Soft Wash. Just wanted to take a little quick video for you guys and show you something that's pretty neat here. So some of you guys will remember my buddy Chris here. Chris was in one of my earlier videos. It was kind of a question and answer. We were on the way to a job, and I was just kind of showing him the rundown of how to make some money. Chris recently broke his ankle working out in the gym. He's a pretty buff guy, but his ankles are pretty weak. So But since Chris is all banged up, I am volunteering my time for a paycheck to help Chris finish up some of his jobs that he's got scheduled. So we just did a gutter clean here, and we put in some gutter guards on the front and back. Now we're getting ready to head to another job, but I just want to show you guys how Chris is rocking and rolling here. So I get a lot of comments about guys wanting to get started, and they don't have the capital to get fancy equipment. You don't need it. So Chris's setup is basically the same as mine when I first started out. All he has back here, he's got his ladder tied down to the roof. He's got a 65-gallon batch mix tank here, a pump. The hose runs to just a regular garden hose, and then you can't really see it, but over there is really just a Gilmore gun to help spray the chem. It's got a little bit of a soap there, and his chlorine lined up. Pretty basic. Chris, you've been washing full time since what? July 1st. Let me get a little closer. Garbage truck coming by. So with this setup right here, Chris, and so what? We got July, August, September, so 3 months. What kind of coin you been making?
Pretty decent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably roughly 20K in those couple months.
20K off of a 65-gallon batch mix. What do you got there? Like a 2.4?
4.5.
Was it?
4.5.
4.5 gallon per minute pump. a little hose, and a Gilmore gun. All right, guys. So, what did the tank cost you?
Oh, $200 maybe.
$200 for the tank, maybe another $100 for the pump.
Yeah.
A little bit of hose line, and your ladder. So, I mean, could you?
Less than $1,000 for everything that I use to clean.
So less than $1,000 sitting here in this truck. Actually, he didn't even own the truck before he started washing. He went out and bought this truck as well. So he bought this truck to get washing. He was driving around a Subaru, needed a little more trunk space. So here you go. I mean, under $1,000 sitting in the back of this truck. Pretty basic, everything you need. And Chris, 3 months into it, started a little late. He's looking to have a killer summer next year. And he's already made $20,000 or more with this setup. We were here doing the gutter job, and his phone didn't stop ringing. Got a couple calls for more gutter cleanings and some gutter issues. And we have a roof wash and a house wash we're going to do today with this. And I'll be helping Chris all week and probably next week. So the moral of the story here, this little video, is number one, don't break your ankle in the gym if you're trying to run your own business that requires you to have feet and ankles. But besides that, the other moral of the story is you don't need a $5,000 or $6,000 or $10,000 piece of equipment to go out and make a lot of money. What you do need is a little bit of determination and the willpower to get up there and do what you need to do and kind of take that leap to start your own business. But as you can see, Chris did it. Chris started it pretty cheap like I did, and the more expensive equipment is just efficiency. It makes your day easier, but it is not needed. It is not a requirement to have the top of the line equipment to go out there and make some money. So we're gonna go and we're gonna move on to the next job, and we'll catch you guys later. So here we are, last job of the day. A little roof wash here, and again, just a garden hose, Gilmore gun, cheap little tip. You guys saw where the hose goes to the pump on the truck. And do a little spray here. Let me see if I can set my phone up over here.
Huh? I hope that thing's waterproof.
I thought you said it's coming out of the pump. There you go.
Get some before pictures?
Guy? No.
Oh, you got this going on?
Yeah, the video.
As long as you can show me did something. Might have to tighten up the reach strap. Yeah.
Beautiful. That looks like the top to me. Somebody's calling me.
Not too bad, not too bad.